AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down. Great job by the D.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Attempt. And he knocks that one right through. And we're all tied up now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The Oregon offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now.
That's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. To run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
This goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No chance to catch him. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. This lead, it's third down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. This 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down one now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ducks, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or do you roll the dice and go for two and potentially win the game?
And now some pressure for this extra point attempt. If he makes it, we go to overtime. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So
Hi, if you're watching the video, first off, thanks for watching. If you're unsubscribed, maybe you'll subscribe. I also post a lot of Red Dead content. Those are currently the two main games I play is Red Dead and NCAA football. But as you can see, it went to overtime. Alabama won. I had to leave my home right after Alabama tied it up. And when I came back, it was on their screen, even though I had paused it. And nobody else was home, so I really don't know what occurred. Just to make double sure who would have won, I replayed the game, and Alabama won the second game completely one-sided. So instead of posting that one-sided victory by Alabama, I decided to post that and just give you guys an explanation as to what happened in the overtime. So Alabama advances.
welcome everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. But this contest is not a regular matchup. A battle of two top tens, two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. It's a 4th down coming up. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. And I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action here on 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Going at long last, it's another 1st and 10. And it drops back in the gun. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add points before halftime. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Down. Here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Down coming up now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He pulls it in for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. college football season, everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
First and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a thrower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Set up now with a first and goal, a chance to finally score the first touchdown of this game. They'll try to run this one in. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second and goal for the offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
They've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, look out, the football is free. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And that'll do